pay-per-view, given that his push from earlier the year after winning the 40-man Royal Rumble, the only 40-man Royal Rumble in the over 20-year history of the event to happen, last eliminating Santino Marella. I think, it's time for Alberto Del Rio to have this going for him. Everything seems to be adding up in Alberto Del Rio's favor. It's just a matter of when he's going to capitalize on the many opportunities he's been handed with. He's tried to cash in the Money in the Bank contract several times, and it's backfired on him. He tried to cash it in on Rey Mysterio on Rey Mysterio's first night as WWE Champion for the first time in Mysterio's career, defeating The Miz to become the WWE Champion for an hour and a half. And I talked about how disappointed I was with that in a previous video commentary and a previous audio commentary, available both on our YouTube channel and in our radio form for you to check out. Very disappointed over how WWE have been treating Rey Mysterio with the release of Rey Mysterio, The Life of a Masked Man, a follow-up to Rey Mysterio, The Biggest Little Man, a previous DVD release. That's available now on Blu-ray and DVD, just as the greatest superstars of the 21st century are right now. You can go to WWE.com and click on the DVD subsite, or WWEDVDnews.com for more information on that. Very disappointed with how they're treating Rey Mysterio, a guy that Alberto Del Rio put on the sidelines along with Christian for over 6 months, with the utilization of the cross arm breaker, a move that he has perfected, probably better than anybody has in the past. And I think that his move arsenal, his presentation is great. I just wish they would really run with Alberto Del Rio right now and give him a WWE title run. Some people out there might not want to see it. Some people out there mightn't even want Alberto Del Rio to be in the position he's in right now. You can tell us at Facebook.com, Jonathan Clarke, and YouTube.com, Jonathan Clarke22, how you feel about Alberto Del Rio's push on Raw since being moved from SmackDown to Raw, being brought in on SmackDown with such hype, immediately putting Rey Mysterio on the injured reserve list, and then going as far as to put Christian on the injured reserve list, and we would get a ENC tag team reunion out of it all during the final few months of Edge's career during the Edge Alberto Del Rio program. I liked the idea of him winning the Royal Rumble. I just didn't like the idea of how they put his push on Hades. He's someone that you can't stand, kind of like The Miz and previous heels we've seen be champion in the past. He's the perfect candidate to be the World or WWE Champion. It's just, I'm getting sick and tired of seeing WWE always putting his push on Hades. As I said earlier in the show, it's kind of like WWE putting Bite This, a popular webcast on WWE.com on Wednesday nights on Hades, and never bringing it back. I think that they need to bring Alberto Del Rio to the forefront. They need to make him the champion soon, because it's just going to be like the Raw general manager angle. Here we are a year into the angle, and we have yet to find out who the Raw general manager is. I'm beginning to think they don't even know who it is themselves. This is just going to keep going on, and we're going to get sick of seeing it. So I wish WWE would hurry up and keep not prolonging the inevitable. The inevitable is that Alberto Del Rio will become the world champion. It's just we can't put a date or a time when he's going to win it. And if I had to put a date or a time on when he's going to win the world or WWE title from John Cena or Randy Orton or someone of that caliber, I would say it's going to be around SummerSlam or Survivor Series, around the time that this audio commentary is recorded. Probably by the time you hear it, Alberto Del Rio will have already won his inaugural WWE or World Heavyweight Championship. Tell us what you think at Facebook.com, Jonathan Clarke, and YouTube.com, Jonathan Clarke22. While you're on Facebook, be sure to send us a friend's request, and also subscribe to our YouTube videos. We've got many of them up there, and also partake in our live chat rooms, brought to you by Parachat.com. They expanded the full length of the page. You can jump on in there and chat with other users on some of the topics we raise here on HEW Entertainment Variety Radio. And believe me when I say this, there are many topics that we could talk about on here, and we've talked about over the last several months. If you have any comments, you can drop them down there in the YouTube video in the comment section, or you can shoot us an email through our YouTube channel, or you can do it the traditional way by sending us an email to hewwrestling@hotmail.com. Our YouTube channel again is Jonathan Clarke22. Previous audio commentaries include Rey Mysterio, The Life of a Masked Man, the treatment of Rey Mysterio being the world champion for an hour and a half on the Raw side of things, and we took a look at Daniel Bryan winning his first ever Money in the Bank contract at the 2011 Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and this one here about Alberto Del Rio becoming Money in the Bank on the Raw side of things goes in conjunction with the whole Daniel Bryan storyline, a complete upset and a very unexpected thing to happen. I was very taken off guard by the whole Daniel Bryan winning the Money in the Bank contract. I didn't expect that. I was thinking someone like Kane was going to be in line for a push for some reason, given his phenomenal run that he had in 2010 as the world champion, defeating Rey Mysterio in about 2.5 minutes to become the world champion and ending Rey Mysterio's second run as the world champion. Previous runs of Rey Mysterio as the world WWE champion have meant nothing. His only meaningful run was the one he had in '06 as a tribute to Eddie Guerrero's death and the release of his DVD on his life and the autobiography on his life, Eddie Guerrero Cheating, Death, Stealing Life. I think that, this is the inevitable. Alberto Del Rio is bound to cash in the Money in the Bank contract, eventually win the WWE World title, and Daniel Bryan is inevitably going to go to WrestleMania 28, cash in his SmackDown Money in the Bank contract, and win his world title even if he only holds the title for a month, and becomes known as one of the greatest in-ring generals of this generation. That's the inevitable, and that's the best way of summing it up. But if you have an opinion on this year's Money in the Bank contract winners, on Raw we have Alberto Del Rio, on SmackDown we have Daniel Bryan. You can let us know at Facebook.com Jonathan Clarke, YouTube.com Jonathan Clarke 22, and our MySpace page, myspace.com/EGW Entertainment Radio, currently featuring over 3,000 friends right now partaking in our Parrot Chats. We've got everything up there from WWE to TNA to Raw to SmackDown to NXT chat rooms, everything happening in WWE you can chat about, all powered by parrotchat.com. We're going to be talking about a lot of things in the up and coming weeks here on EGW Entertainment Variety Radio. We invite you to check it out and browse through our audio commentaries and our video footage, all powered by our audio archives in our official radio form and on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to listen to my opinion once again. And this week we took a look at Alberto Del Rio winning his first ever Money in the Bank contract, joining the likes of people like Edge, Rob Van Dam, The Miz, Jack Swagger, CM Punk, Money in the Bank contract winners from the past. Alberto Del Rio carving his name in history, and the inevitable is him winning the world title or WWE title, and Daniel Bryan winning the world or WWE title within the period of the next 365 days. As I said, you can send us your opinion through MySpace, Facebook, and YouTube via comments or emails, and I guess that does it for this week's installment of EGW Entertainment Variety Radio. Thank you so much for listening to the program. Until next week, I'm Jonathan Clarke saying stay safe no matter where you may be listening to my voice this evening, and as always, keep enjoying professional wrestling, as it's an ever-evolving sport where there's always going to be something new and innovative to talk about. And believe me when I say this, so I've said it once, I've said it a million times, professional wrestling is going to always be an ever-evolving sport where there's always going to be something new and innovative to talk about, giving us one more reason to come back here next week with another installment of the program. Until then, I'm Jonathan Clarke saying keep enjoying professional wrestling, and I'll check in with you next week. Subscribe to our YouTube channel over at youtube.com Jonathan Clarke 22, and send us a friend's request at facebook.com Jonathan Clarke. All the links to our social networks, including our Facebook, our YouTube, and our MySpace, are available in our social networks page on our website. Just click on the social networks tab at the top of the website to get all the information and links you're going to need to be referred to our Facebook, YouTube, and MySpace. So until then, I'm Jonathan Clarke saying I will see you very soon. So long, everyone, and we'll see you next week.
My head. We're trapped. That two-faced son of a jackal! Well, whoever he was, he's long gone with that lamp. Why, you hairy little thief. Looks like such a beat-up, worthless piece of junk. Hey, I think there's something written here, but it's hard to make out.
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck. Hang on a second. Whoa! Wow! Does it feel good to be out of there? I'm telling you, nice to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, where are you from? What's your name?
Come to think of it, sometimes I feel like that, here on EGW Entertainment Variety Radio. It's always, what's your name? Where are you from? What would you like promoted? You know, that's what I've been doing for the past 12 years, and it seems like it's never going to stop. The only thing is, I don't have any phenomenal cosmic powers. You're listening to HEW Entertainment Variety Radio, and unless I inherit some type of magic, the years are never going to go by any faster. I'm Jonathan Clarke.
Phenomenal cosmic powers!
Never had a friend, never had a friend, you ain't. Never had a friend, never had a friend, you ain't. Never had a friend.
You never had a friend like me.
If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I don't have any friends.
When you smoke, it affects everyone around you. Secondhand smoke is especially harmful to children. So keep your conscience clean.
Now you're talking!
To learn how to quit, log on today to becomeanx.org.
With WWE 24/7 on demand. With exclusive programming taken from the world's largest wrestling library. Play rare and never-before-seen matches. Rewind through history and experience the roots of wrestling. Relive legendary matchups from the past and present. Be the ultimate WWE fan as you play, rewind, relive all the classic moments with WWE 24/7 on demand.
WWE Home Video gets you inside the ring and takes you beyond the ropes. Experience exclusive extras, thrilling action and excitement with all your favorite WWE superstars. Right here on WWE Home Video.
We've got Navy SEALs downrange behind enemy lines.
Run! Go!
They faced the enemy. They fought for our freedom. But this time,